Joining me here once again as I share the third step of how to conquer discouragement. So check this out. But first of all, check this out, because I just wanted to share that, Satan often delivers us the greatest discouragement, by shining light or sun into our face, by playing with our minds just before we're about to push that live button. But he usually does that to discourage us right before God is about to fill our expectations. So God just says, push that live button and let's go. And it's for this reason that God wants us not to give up. So let me just share with you the verse in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And it says, let us not become weary in doing good. For at the proper time, that means having patience, we will reap the harvest if we do not give up. Don't give up, never give up. Now, I'm just so amazed that that's actually written in the Bible. And as I've explained before, I'm fairly young to the Bible, but oh my gosh, from all of my worldly learnings, for that to be written in there, and I've also learnt it in my worldly learnings as well. So thank you. But let me share the third step. Now, the third step is to encourage our hearts in the Lord. Well, what does that mean? And how do we do that? We encourage our hearts in the Lord by allowing God's Spirit to communicate with our spirit. Now, what does that mean? You see, what he's asking us to do is not to allow our own minds, our own emotions, our own souls to communicate with our spirit, but rather make every effort to have God's Spirit, so God's Spirit through His Word, to communicate with our spirit. So what He's encouraging us to do is to use verses in the book of Psalms. And what I'll do is I will post in the comments line some encouraging verses that may help you to overcome failure, to overcome rejection, to overcome things being said against you. And I'd encourage you to help use those by meditating or just reading those just before you go to bed, because you usually find that when we're reflecting on our day, that can be the most discouraging time. So just having those words of encouragement right before we go to bed encourages us to have a restful night's sleep and go be encouraged for the next day. Well, I hope that encouraged you, and I will post those verses that may just help encourage you for step 3. May your wisdom guide you. Mwah. Until next time. Thank you.